And they pray for you. Are your family, are your family. Maybe I got it. Hello everyone. Choose beads. I your family, your family. Good day everybody, how you doing today? I hope you're up. Let's go. Let me fix my watch well. Come on, stay here, man. Ain't got a choice. Hey! So I'm doing an Instagram live with this dude right now, man. With Kwame from Ghana. Let me announce to the world that we're live. Hello everybody, how you doing today? I'm waiting for Kwame. Can I call him? Can you wait a second? Let me call him that I'm live. 1 second, please. Yes, Kwame is in the... Kwame, are you here now? Ah! Mr. Musa! Well done, bro. I'm waiting for Kwame. He's gonna join me in a sec. How are you doing, everybody? Oh, Kwame's in the building! Kwame, okay, request to join. Awesome.
My brother,
Whoa, my man.
how are you?
I'm on top of my game, man. Game, man. I'm kicking ass, man.
Awesome.
How's it going, man?
All is great out here, bro.
Look at yourself, man. The world needs to hear you, man. You are there, man. Charlie, you are there.
I am here.
Yes. Well done, sir.
Thank you.
Kwame, I came across your page on Instagram. I'm like, why did I know these guys since? Like, what the heck? This dude is doing amazing stuff. I said, no. And I messaged you immediately. I didn't hesitate. And here's the thing, because a lot of times, some people want things from people, and then they judge the people in their head and say, if I talk to this guy, he may not talk back, So they shortchange themselves. Jesus said, you have not because you ask not.
You haven't asked.
And that's why we're here.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Kwame, I want to get into the job immediately. Peter Drucker said that the 21st century will be called the era of the 3 C's: accelerated change, overwhelming complexities, and tremendous competition. So from your neck of the woods, what do you see in Africa concerning professionals and entrepreneurs? What does the future hold vis-a-vis what's going on right now?
So I think that what has become very, very apparent, what has become very, very obvious with Corona is that we're going to coexist with technology, no questions asked. A lot of people see the other side of it. What I see rather is the collaborations that we will be having with the machines. Technology will not necessarily throw us away, they will become amplifiers.
Come on
Now,
now.
as we go into it, I would break it down proper for everybody to understand what I mean. Now, I will give a very simple example. When you bring in the smart ATM, which is able to accept cash and able to accept checks, I do not need the teller to do that job anymore.
Yeah.
It does not mean that the teller is not important. It means that I can move the teller to another type of job that she or he was not doing already. So the conversation in Africa would have to be which jobs are at risk and how do we reskill and repurpose the people who are doing those jobs now so that they can do other things.
Awesome.
That's where the conversation needs to go. So in Africa, well, of course, we're going to be, we are the last frontier of everything. Where tech is now growing, development is now happening. Everything is now happening on Africa in the last frontier. We are the most ripe continent for investment. We are the continent with untapped talents and markets. It's just really, really ripe. And so I think that what the future holds will be one, a huge technological displacement of people who are unprepared, and two, an amazing technological opportunity for those who are prepared. And there will be no middlemen. And it is Corona that showed us that. There were men of God who 4 or 5 years ago were busy teaching the revelation of how Facebook is the 666 and the Antichrist. Today, Facebook has given its life to Christ, and they are doing church on Facebook. Right?
Oh, wow.
And so I say to everybody, and it's become sort of my signature quote right now, my brother, technology does not care about your feelings. Number two, it does not need your permission. And number three, it is only a fool who will resist a non-stoppable change. Because change is a constant. So you get nothing by fighting with change. You will not win. Right? And so you need to make sure that you are either embracing the change and positioning yourself for it, or understand that you'll be left out. I use this example in my country. And I'll let you pick your next question. So about 4 years ago, our government said everybody should start switching to digital TV. And that we were going to cancel terrestrial.
Good.
A lot of people say, I won't, no, the government can't tell me what to do. No, I won't do it. The government said, no, Allah. In 2020, over 95% of channels exist on digital, not on terrestrial. So you can still have that TV, and nobody will come to your house and say, take the TV out. However, what you will not have is that you will not get the channels that you need. That is where the problem is.
So you can't pray technology away.
No.
You can't fast technology away.
At all. You cannot ignore it into oblivion.
You can't even ignore it.
Into oblivion. It will be there.
So Kwame, what are some of the practical skills that a solo entrepreneur, we're not talking big business now, you run an operation of 2 or 3 people, what are those practical futuristic skills that they will need to survive going forward post-COVID?
I will make the last skill I talk about the skill that you are the king of. Because in this 21st century conversation that we are having, sales will be very predominant. But let us walk in from the back. Now, the first thing they need is an understanding of digital platforms. You need to have an understanding of digital platforms.
Awesome.
Number two. All right. Number two, after you have an understanding of digital platforms, the second thing you need to understand is you need to understand how technology is changing. So a lot of people, now that field of study is called trends analysis. To be able to look at your industry, look at the new technologies that are coming, and be able to say my industry might shift towards this end.
Good.
Let me give you a very far-fetched example, and I'll give you a very simple example. So if I look at the far-fetched example, already now we understand that the future of storage is not cloud. The future of storage is DNA. Which means that medicine and the medical field needs to start some level of collaborations with tech companies for us to fully understand the capacity our DNA has to be able to store data or information.
Whoa.
If I should give you a closer one, if you look at the drone technologies and how they have taken off, a lot of industries are going to have immense benefit from drone technology. And so if you are in such industries, you need to start thinking, because remember, there was a guy who used to fly the helicopter, and there was a guy who used to sit in with the camera. Both of who are out of work for the drone to replace them. Now we are using the drones a lot for entertainment purposes. In the advanced parts of the world, they are using it for disaster management, they're using it for security monitoring, they're using it to deploy weapons, and so all of these things will be coming into play. So if you're in entertainment, if you're in disaster management, you need to start already thinking about what would drone technology mean for my industry. So an understanding of trends so that you are always able to get ahead of the curve.
So sites like Google Trends cannot help people to have
it can start helping you.
People, yeah.
For you to understand what is happening in my industry, what is going on, what should I do? How do I position myself? Which skill do I need to gain? My brother, in this season, I might even be coming in late. In the last 2 months, I have learned how to build websites. I have learned how to do search engine optimization. I have started doing basic coding because I don't need to be the best coder. But I understand that every single business will become a technology business, and whatever it is that they do will be on top of it.
So this is so powerful.
You are not going to be a sales business that is using technology, my brother Paul. You will be a technology business that does sales.
That is used. So come on now.
Because everything will exist online. And this is the reason why 6 of the richest people in the world are trying to get everybody in the world connected on the internet at gigabit speed for free. Because
I told my Telegram group this morning that Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, they are all
Google,
Google
Richard Branson
right now.
have joined.
Yes,
all of them.
All
and
of
the
them.
reason is this: when you look abroad, they give you the phone for free and they sell you the service, right? Because the utility is not the one-time buying. The utility is the continuous subscription. So if they cannot give you the phone for free, they cannot make the money.
Come on now.
So now we're going to put everybody online, and almost everything we do will be online. And so you need to absolutely position yourself in understanding these trends. Where is it headed to? It was in 2018 that I put a tweet and said that omnipresence is coming. When I tweeted it, a few people thought I was being futuristic. Today, I am sitting in the car in Accra, Ghana. You are sitting in Nigeria, and we're connecting. I didn't need to jump on a plane. I didn't need to drive from Ikoyi to the island to come and see you. We are doing it. Now, the next level, because the reason why I put that tweet was because in 2018, there was a young man by name Yuval Noah, Y-U-V-A-L, Yuval Noah. One of my favorite thinkers. He wrote a book, The History of Homo Sapiens, that looks at our history and our
great
culture.
author. Great.
Now,
is a Jew. Yeah.
Now, yes, Paul, Yuval was speaking in Tel Aviv on a TEDx conference, but he was in his room in California.
Whoa!
And they were using a technology called 4K holographic display, which is like a projector. They have one set in his room, and they had one set in Tel Aviv on the stage. And he stood in his room, walked in front of the projector, and it projected him onto the stage in Tel Aviv.
As if he was there.
As if he was there. You could see the same. If you see the hologram of Michael Jackson on stage, that's how it was.
Whoa.
So now think about that for a pastor like Pastor Chris, for men of God who have branches everywhere, and their people who watch screens. All of a sudden, they can appear in each of their branches. Oh my God.
But so what's that going to do to the travel industry? How does the travel entrepreneur begin to position themselves for that? Yeah.
When Richard Branson and Facebook succeed in giving free internet, what happens to data provision by telcos?
It will go
the
up.
Very utility you are providing. Now think about another one. Elon Musk has been working a lot because our biggest problem is we've had a lot of challenge in DC and AC storage, which is the storage of energy. Otherwise, we know that there is enough sun hitting the earth and giving us solar energy to take care of all our energy needs globally.
Yeah.
So now Elon Musk has made a breakthrough, and he has the Tesla storage where you can put a solar panel on your roof, collect sun rays for 6 hours, and store it enough to take care of a minimal household of 4 or 5 people. You can save enough energy in 6 hours for a month.
Whoa!
That is the current breakthrough, and the technology has just started. 12 to 24 months from now, it will be storing 6 months of energy. A year from now, it will be storing 1 year, right? Because technology keeps improving and getting
Moore's law.
Moore's law keeps.
Thank you very much. Moore's law.
Thank you. So what is now going to happen from NEPA to Electricity Company of Ghana to every single government energy providing company? Your business is about to be blown out of water. The question is, are they aware?
Generator sellers as well.
My brother, so these are the things we need to think about. So now if you're in travel, you need to start asking yourself, what's going to happen to my industry? Because travelers will now have to reposition their value proposition to the market. Because I will not be traveling as a means of productivity. People will not generally travel for leisure and for tourism. That's it.
Come on now. Yeah.
And so you need to ask yourself those questions. If you are the person that is running our electricity companies, you need to ask yourself, when solar energy starts coming up, what should we do? If I was government, I'll already start research and development and be the one who brings the solar and charge a small subscription fee for you to be connected to the power grid of the nation, because we know we need the money.
Yes.
But if you stay and you fight it, what's going to happen is people will now do it, because now private citizens are able to do what? Have their own solar panel. It's not illegal. More and more private people will take on, and before you realize, you become the next Nokia, you become the next BlackBerry, who's resisted the change that they created. Because if you really look at how technology took off, the people who made us appreciate it was our Nokia and our BlackBerry.
Yes.
And then when iPhone showed up, they were like, people will not want this thing. This touching thing. It won't happen to one. They won't like it. They stay with their QWERTY keyboards. And look, today the world says we don't need it. And guess what? They have brought out, after being late in the industry, they've brought out new devices that are as powerful as the ones we are using. But the market will not reward you because you are late. People are stuck to their Samsung, they are stuck to their iPhone. It is not now that they are going to use. You've now agreed to have what do we call Android service on Nokia. You were late.
So you can imagine what that would do to the level of productivity of a lot of people.
Yeah.
Now, with what you were saying earlier about Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, Richard Branson, all putting up drones in the atmosphere for fast internet speed. So from what I heard, there are like 4 billion people online right now.
Yeah, we are bringing the other 4 billion.
4 billion. So you can imagine the demand for needs and services. So I want you to speak to that content creator. Are you ready? When these people come online?
People are coming to create. They are coming to consume. They are coming to buy. They are coming to set.
Let me just share a quick story with you. I was listening to a podcast yesterday on my way back from the office, and I heard this guy saying that there's a young man that lives in Hungary now. He works in a tech company. The guy is paid he makes $200,000 in a year. He learned how to code using YouTube. He learned how to speak English using YouTube. He learned how to do software on YouTube. It was all that he learned on YouTube that a tech company paid him from Silicon Valley, took him to Hungary, paid him $200,000 on a year. Now he has moved all his family from poverty to join him there.
Thank you.
To show you the power of this that you're talking about.
So you see, and so when I hear, and I get very controversial about this subject matter, I think that anybody who is crying unemployment, anybody who is crying, I don't know what to do, there is no job, I think that you have either collaborated with your house witches against your own destiny, or you have just decided not to see what is obvious in your eye.
Come on now.
Because I say to people, number one, the biggest lesson I learned from Corona was that, number one source of income is economic suicide. Number two, if you move away from the one source of income, the second thing I have learned with Corona is that the most important thing I should be investing my time in is high income skills.
Come on now.
If you are going to go into the very technical fields, law, engineering, medicine, if you leave
Are you back?
I'm here.
Good, awesome.
The most important thing you should be focusing on is high income skills. Which high income skills? Communication, public speaking, sales, understanding digital platforms, how to run webinars, how to sell your knowledge, get into the knowledge economy, understand online platforms, understand building communities online, understand online ecosystem. See, if you are not majoring copywriting, major
skills,
major copywriting, sales. I'm marketing because I'm with your phone. Sales. You are not doing sales. You are not among go. Somebody said I should repeat. I said having one source of income is economic suicide. My company, I was in Lagos, my brother. I was in Lagos for 3 months with my team. We came there to do 2 major events, one on the SDGs, and we also ran the African Women CEO Summit. Immediately, a case was recorded in Nigeria. The government put a ban on social gatherings. Every plan we had for my business has come to a halt. But I have made money in these 3 months than I did the whole of the last 6 months of last year. Why? Because I have high income skills and I understand digital platforms. So when everybody was crying funeral, I was enjoying in white. And so look, wherever you are, please start paying attention to high income skills. Become a digital strategist, become a copywriter, become a communication person, become somebody who understands sales, become somebody who understands how to sell their knowledge.
Kwame, I want you to speak to 2 things there. We are Africans, and religion has played a detrimental role to some of these things.
Absolutely.
Not Christianity, religion. Religion. And this thing about people not investing in knowledge, paying for the service. I want you to speak to that. I don't know about that. I invest a lot, and that's why I make money. I make money online every day. So speak to that.
When you see, I say this to people. Number one, there is absolutely nothing new under the sun. I repeat, there is absolutely nothing new under the sun. Whatever you are suffering is a result of ignorance. I didn't say it. It is our religious books that said it. For lack of knowledge,
people are destroyed.
You'll be totally destroyed. That sickness you have, there's a medicine somewhere, you just don't know.
In fact, Seneca said, the Stoic Seneca said that fortify yourself every day with knowledge from poverty.
Simple. Simple.
Go ahead.
So number 2, whatever it is you're looking for, there is knowledge somewhere that addresses that solution. Number 3, in our day and age, knowledge is not only power, knowledge is profit.
So pause. Kwame talking about knowledge now. I want all of you, if you're not following, buy fuel and start following now on Instagram. Click the link on his bio. He has a product out called Pajamas Millionaires, right?
Yes.
Go get that product. See, you can skip a meal, but don't skip an opportunity like this.
At all.
Hunger will not kill you, but ignorance will kill you.
So I think that a lot of people need to understand that the role, my head mentor, he says that whenever you suffer an insecurity and you want to cure that insecurity, throw knowledge at it. Oh, I'm insecure in sales, throw sales knowledge at it. I'm insecure in parenting, throw knowledge. I'm insecure in sex, in bed, throw knowledge at it. Whatever insecurity you suffer, you are suffering it because of a lack of knowledge. So you need to absolutely understand that knowledge is your next step. Because when we said we had moved into the knowledge economy, what we meant was that there is now economic value around knowledge.
Around your knowledge, around your experience.
So what it is you know, what it is you have experienced and you can share. That is where the money is now.
Kwame, hang on. You see in Africa here, I don't know about Accra, Ghana. You see someone that's been a teacher for 25 or 30 years.
Yeah.
They retire with that knowledge and
they're broke.
Meanwhile, there are future teachers that they can coach.
Yeah.
There are parents that want to teach their children a specific kind of mathematics that they can earn from. But they close their arm because they don't want to embrace change.
Yeah.
This is so bad because in behavioral economics, it's called the status quo, the status quo bias. People just like to stay in one place.
Yeah. And that's why I said in the beginning, I said, listen, if you are resisting the change, look, right now, to decide not to, let me use the right word. Let me get the right word for them to understand it. If you are not reinventing, that is the word for this conversation. If you are not reinventing yourself, you are as important as your last relevant message.
Come on now.
So, as a public speaker, I've been doing it professionally 7 years, about 15 countries, 3 continents. In the last 4 years, I was talking startup and innovation. Because 4 years ago, there was a startup boom in Africa. A lot of people wanted to start being entrepreneurs and all. That was the language of the day. 2 years ago, I started talking digital marketing because that was the conversation of the day. I reinvented, moved away from startup and innovation, learned digital marketing. I started getting booked all over the place for it. And then about just that season, I realized, okay, the digital marketing space is getting choked. But there's this new field that nobody is really paying attention to in Africa. I better embrace that and be ahead of the curve. I moved into futurism. I rebranded and became relevant. Now, in the next 3 or 5 years, everybody's going to start paying attention to futurists and trend analysts who can help them understand the next few years. I'll be positioned for it. If that industry becomes choked, I have already eyed the next place I am jumping into already. I am always going to be ahead of the curve. And the reason or the way I am doing it is I grab the knowledge for that particular industry that I want to get into. I learn, I apply, I get results, and I say, hey guys,
so powerful.
Live training.
Wow, Kwame, this is so powerful.
Let
me give a practical example of what just happened recently about change.
Talk to me.
So I have a WhatsApp group for entrepreneurs. We were in 129 days, we exceeded the limit for WhatsApp. It grew very fast. It's a paid group. So we now moved to Telegram because Telegram can take up to 2,000 people.
Yeah.
These are people who have paid their subscription for 1 year, 6 months. Some of them have refused to move from WhatsApp to Telegram. They say that's all we are used to. We are used to. Can you imagine? How? People don't like to change. It's serious, man. Kwame,
hunger will kill you. Hunger will kill you.
How has constant content help you grow your business?
I say
Because
to everybody, the currency for digital platforms is content. People have this thing wrong about digital platforms, and let me narrow into social media. My brother Paul, you do not wake up in the morning, take your bank card, and say, I'm going to Instagram to shop. Instagram is a social community. You go there to join the conversation, provide value to an audience. The audience talks to other audiences about you. You gain more audiences. And then one day you say to them, oh, by the way, all these things. Now, let me ask you a question, Paul. Will you buy, number one, from the guy that has lost weight and is shredded and is talking about weight loss, or the fat guy that is saying they have weight loss medicine?
It's the shredded guy.
The reason is that results trumps talk.
Yes.
Number two, people naturally, and I'm glad that you mentioned behavioral economics, because that is a field that I have studied very, very well recently. I discovered a man called Rory Sutherland, and he changed my life and my perspective about business.
It's my guy. I have a new book called The Alchemy. Alchemy out. It's my dude. It's my dude. You also like you will like John Sinai.
Oh, nice. I'll check him out immediately. I'm done.
He's a South African. He's a
South African guy with some glasses.
Yeah, he just moved to
He's
Dubai. Great guy.
Yeah. So, Rory talks about some of these cognitive biases that informs how we make our purchasing decisions.
Yeah.
And one of them is that people feel natural to give back to those who gave to them first.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why content is so important.
Reciprocity law. Yeah.
Is your way of coming to digital platforms to say, this is how I can help.
Yeah.
This is what I can do.
And wherever people are, you can help. Let me share this. If you know how to dress up well as a man, some of you are watching here, you can dress up well. You know how to knot a tie. You know how to rock a jacket. Most men don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
You can build an online business. Kwame, let me tell you about a guy that I follow on YouTube. He has a YouTube channel called Real Men, Real Style. He has 2 million subscribers. 2 million. Most TV shows don't even have 2 million subscribers.
No.
The guy is a multi-millionaire. And the city where he lives in America, there are less than 10,000 people in the city.
Wow.
So you don't need to live in Accra. You don't need to live in Lagos. All you need is data and the internet, and you can change the world.
You are good to go.
That's all. He knows how to dress up. It just because some men don't know how to dress up, how to rock a tie, how to wear your pants, the right bags to carry. That's all. Kwame, this guy is a multi-millionaire. Just teaching that. So you that is watching me and Kwame right now, you may not be able to talk like Kwame. You may not be a futurist like Kwame, but you can cook. Teach people how to cook. You can have sex.
Teach them. You know how to I tell people, I'm like, you don't understand. Whatever it is you know, somebody wants it.
Come on, man.
Whatever it is you know.
Come on, man.
See, my brother, I follow one of these alternate universities called Mind Valley, run by a guy called Vishen.
Great guy, man. What's his name again?
Vishen Lakhiani.
Yes.
Vishen.
Great
now,
guy.
in Vishen's thing, there's a man who teaches harnessing your sexual energy. So I found this guy and I followed him. My brother, his coaching is $2,000 per hour.
Yeah, and people are paying.
People are paying. He's booked.
Booked, no space.
Whatever it is.
Kwame, and I tell you why. Sex, health, wealth, technology are the hottest spaces.
The hottest.
Hottest spaces.
Hottest. My brother. Somebody was saying I should repeat what I said. See, what I said was that the reason is because results trumps talk. People believe results more than talk.
Come on, man.
So that's what, because I made the same, I think she didn't hear me, so she wanted me to repeat. So I think that, bro, when we look at Africa, and especially our young demographic framework that we have, the number of young people we have in Africa, we really, really need to start. See, I will say another thing controversial. My brother, one of the biggest problems we have in Africa is our schooling system. And I do not say this generally. There are parts of school that helps the socialization. Those who want to, of course, master in very professional and technical fields, like I say, the law, the engineers, it's fine. But there's something school does to us. Number one, school discourages taking initiative. So how many of our people have listened to us? I've had people I have coached 2-3 years. They will come excited about the knowledge, gassed up about the knowledge. They will come back for the next class because they didn't apply. Because right from the way they were told to learn, we didn't learn to apply. We learned to pour back to the teacher that we can keep what he gave us.
Come on, man.
So now education was raising us as memory, factories. Our ability to memorize is what was used. My brother, let me tell you today, your ability to memorize no mean anything. Today, the market is rewarding portfolio. Today, the market is rewarding results. Today, the marketing is rewarding knowledge. A lot of people were stunned because they needed to move all their stuff virtual. I saw virtual.
Kwame, hang on for a second. I want to talk a little bit about Pajamas Millionaires now.
Okay.
So that because Instagram also cut us off.
Yeah.
In case anybody is interested, because Kwame can't tell you everything in 1 hour. There's no way. So tell them a little bit about that, and I'll tell them a little bit about a product that I would have also.
And then we can wrap up. Perfect.
Yes.
So Pajamas Millionaires is my gift towards the crisis. I wanted to give a practical guide for anybody who is starting, whether you are a beginner or you are an expert influencer, and you are looking at ways that you can make legitimate money online. So I treated everything from digital platforms, positioning yourself, growing your audience, hashtag strategies, ways to make money, how you can make money on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, a little bit on TikTok. The importance of your personal brand is a full-blown guide that helps everybody who can apply what it is in the book to make some kind of money online as a legitimate source of income. So what I do is, the book is 5,000 naira in Nigeria, $10 globally, and 50 Ghana in my country. If you come from this live and you are coming from Polfo, just let me know you're coming from Polfo. I will give you a discount and you can get the book for 30% off. Just because you're coming from Polfo.
Wow. Thank you so much for that. That was very, very gracious of you. And this live was also brought to you live by the Sales Factory Telegram group. We are 267 now. We are amazed. I teach the group every single day. I give assignment today. I give everybody an assignment to do a 1-minute video of themselves to talk about their business. That's what is going on right now. And I bring in experts. I'm going to even ask Kwame to come and teach in the group as well.
Okay.
There are high net worth individuals in the group. We have people that have a turnover of over $1 billion in that group. So it's a group where you can network, we can collaborate and learn from each other. Yeah. It is 3,500 per month to join the group. So it's 10,500 for 3 months. So you can start with the 3 months plan. To join the group, you click on the link in my Instagram bio to join that group. Yeah. So that's that. So Kwame, please go ahead and wrap it up for us.
Great.
As we give us
so
some
for those who are asking, for those who are asking for the link is in my bio as well. If you want to buy the book, you'll see the different countries. You just click the link from the country you are in and you can get it. The final thing I'll say to you guys is the best way to survive this technological uprise, the best way to thrive is to immerse yourself in continuous learning and reinventing yourself. That would be the secret to those who survive and those who are knocked out.
Kwame, what books have helped you?
Oh, wow, that would be a big, the list is crazy. So let me give off the top of my head the ones that were really amazing. Let me give authors. In fact, read all of Robert Greene's books.
Whoa!
Robert Greene, everything. Read all of Malcolm Gladwell's books. Malcolm Gladwell. Read as much as you can for financial literacy. Robert Kiyosaki. It would be amazing. Read Vusi Temewayo. He's from South Africa. That's my god mentor.
He's a friend of mine. Great guy.
Absolutely. Read Peter Thiel, From Zero to One. It will transform your thinking on innovation. I can go and I am an addict of books, so it's just like so many in my head. But at least these guys really stand out for me.
Do you have a morning routine?
So I am a night person. So I have a night routine as opposed to morning.
So what's your night routine?
So what I do is, first thing, I need to do my wealth affirmation. I don't skip it. My wealth affirmations are important to me. I need to keep telling my billion-dollar mind that I am a billion-dollar person until it shows in my account. I have a 30-minute meditation that I do.
Yes, I do 20 minutes meditation every morning.
Powerful. Yes. And then I have a 2-hour learning section at night because I am a knowledge merchant. I sell knowledge. I cannot afford to wake up not knowing something new. And then I use the rest of the time to do my administrative work. I need to reply emails. I need to get ready for a new course. I'm writing a new book. That's when I do that work. That's what my night routine looks like. Normally, I go to bed around 6, 7 a.m. So I work from 12 midnight till the morning. And that's when I'm most effective.
Wow. This is so powerful. Kwame, this has been a fascinating conversation.
We are so honored, bro.
Let me remind you guys, go and get Kwame's Pajamas Millionaires, giving us a 30% discount. That's my account number here for Nigerians. So you want to click and join the Telegram group, that's it. Kwame, I want to ask you another question again. What role does coaches and mentors play in your life? You paying for that.
Wherever it is you want to go, somebody has already gone there. It will be prudent for you to get somebody who knows the road well to show you way than for you to try and meander your own way. If Lionel Messi and Bill Gates need a coach to be high performers, you need a coach. The number one utility of coaching is real-time feedback that allows you to augment your journey.
Come on, man.
Otherwise, you're just going. This is the reason why you need to invest in a coach. Because for you to get a worthwhile coach and for them to invest their experience, their network, their connections, and their name to your own journey, you need to invest it. If you see a man that has results, don't go and ask for money. Go and ask for coaching and serve or pay for it. It is the only way you will make your journey into success strong. Everybody needs a coach. I have a post on my Instagram. When you land on my Instagram, scroll down, you see Bill Gates' face on my page. Click that video and watch it. If one of the richest men who has ever walked this land is talking about the need for a coach, I don't know about you. That is what I can say, my brother.
Wow, Kwame, this has been a fascinating conversation. And thanks to Instagram. If it wasn't for Instagram, I wouldn't have met Kwame. This is a meaningful relationship. I don't know where this relationship will take both of us to, but I'm trusting God is the gentleman I want to talk. I'm going to interview him for my podcast as well.
Absolutely.
So the Telegram group. When you come to my Telegram group, don't give a discount. Those guys can pay for the service, right? So this has been an amazing conversation. So you want to give like one word of advice to that person who's looking at Kwame and say, you know what, Kwame, I don't know what you know, man. I don't have the skills that you have, man. Tell them, you know what, I was there. I wasn't always this Kwame.
I wasn't. In fact, there was a time that I actually suffered from inferiority complex, and I couldn't speak up. Guys, every insecurity you have, throw knowledge at it. That's my secret. My secret is that I learn. That is it.
Wow. Thank you so much, Kwame. God bless you. Do have a good evening. I remember the first time I was in Accra last year in 2019, in December 2019. It was an amazing experience. Great country, great people.
I am bringing you back. I'm bringing you back.
Thank you, everybody.
All right, cheers.
Kwame, I learned so much. So much. The future, if you want to know the future, go and buy fuel. Go and buy diesel. And begin to follow this man. If your car cannot go, push your car and follow the man. Anything he says, because he's teaching the future from an African perspective, not from a Rory Sutherland's perspective. That's where they miss it. We don't teach sales from an American's perspective. It's from an African's perspective. Kwame is teaching about the future from an African's perspective, not a European's perspective. And that's what makes it powerful. from Accra to the ends of the earth. That's what he's doing right now. From Accra to the ends of the earth. Bible says it's as far as your eyes can see. It is from Accra, and Kwame has gone around the world. There are no limits unless the limits that you put on yourself. A wise man said the future is already here, but it's not evenly distributed. Kwame is telling you the secret now. Follow this man. Me, I am following him. If you follow, Paul said, follow me as I follow Christ. So follow me as I follow Kwame into the future. Chale. Thank you very much, bro. So I'm speaking to Renee Boateng in the next 1 hour. So take care, guys. Bye.